just I wish I could carry the weight all on my back. Colors now faded. There's only so much holding back. I can't do what I'd rather lose than lose you. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to be you again. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to put your heart to rest. I'll keep waiting as long as it takes. Do what you gotta do, what you gotta do to be you again.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. Each time of year carries memories, like a never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will keep on changing all over again. Yeah, we will keep on changing just like another season. Don't want another day without you by my side. Oh, this season. empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me
Alright, everybody. We are live. The TV, my sister's room is really loud. That's unfortunate, which just means I'm gonna be muted for a bit. For like pretty much everything, basically. Unless I need to say something. Let's see. Hold on. Trying to remember this thing I was supposed to do. Okay. Work on that here in a second. So we are gonna do... Oh, actually, this is what I wanted to start off with. I have 7 10 pulls. Do I have anything in here? I have 1 10 pull here. But I have 7 10 pulls for Mualani. I think we're gonna try this one first, just to like... Any bad luck, throw it into here. I don't think I have that one. What is that? Darkman's Bane. Increases damage against opponents affected by Hydro or Pyro. So... Do I have... Oh, I haven't done the pole arms yet. According to my sheet, it's not really useful for anything, any character, but it looks really cool, I will say. So, I'll look into it. Is my Star Glitter thing refreshed yet? Stardust Exchange? No. Not the Star Glitter. This is the Star Glitter. I can buy a crown. Oops. I don't know. I just kind of keep these stacked up. Okay, now we're gonna pull for her. So I guess... Wish me luck. Shinyan Constellation. I actually used to, at one point, use her. So... And I do want to try to build her again. It's not a terrible thing. Okay. I'm hoping to get this new character. I know nothing about her other than that she's Geo and that she's like has like a small character model. It's not a bad thing. Okay, it is barely giving me anything. I could use that. It is literally only giving me one thing per pull. Oh my god. Instantly. Okay. Layla. I think through research I found out that she's like a shield character. Okay. One more from my reserves. You know, I got Layla, who isn't even on the banner. But I didn't get her or her. Oh my god. Hold on. No, that's not what I meant to do. Woohoo. Then we go over here. We go over here. I didn't want to have to do this for her, but eh. Oh! Oh my fucking god. It's not who I wanted! I've already C6'd you. What? Hi, Bennett. Oh my god. Try this again. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hello! I'm Kachina, a member of the Children of Echoes. I adore green fruits and would love to become more strong, even though I'm still not much of a fighter. I should probably save all that for later, right? Then, are you hoping to go somewhere? I'm pretty familiar with these parts, so I can show you the way.
Well, at least I got a new character. Kachina. She's a polearm user? Okay. Okay. Am I gonna end up using... Okay. Got a constellation of her, okay. I have one more try and then I'm fully out of savings for this character. No! Go away, Bennett! Oh my. That's gonna be the 4-star, isn't it? Oh! Sacrificial greatsword, okay. Oh, okay. I'm officially out of savings now. Okay, people say that, like, his C6 is bad. Why? How is this bad? Like, okay, I'm reading it. Why is it bad? A C6 balance is simply not fit for Genshin Impact's national team build. So I'm gonna use this element whereas he makes a attack from melee weapon characters trigger elements or actions survivors already use. Pyro. Okay, so it's basically just a versatility issue. Like a team comp issue. That's why people say C6 is bad. Except I have him on a team. I also don't want the little mark. I think I'd be fine. Fuck you, Tignari. Oh yeah, I got the new weapon stuff. What do you scale your stuff on? Defense. Okay, so that weapon right there would be an okay weapon for you to hold on to. Plus it fits your aesthetic. Okay. Damn it. I'm breaking things. Group. Close. Remove group. A to C. No. Group. Move. Group. Okay. I fixed it. Is that sound coming from the game or is it coming from outside? I think that sound's coming from the game. That's a weird sound. Okay, there's that. I don't have any of those. Why is she breakdancing? I like her. She's cool. Okay. Now to the actual,
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature,
Stop.
but sometimes the two conflict.
Stop. Okay. I still have this thing to do, and I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about what character, and I'd probably want to do a character I don't have, so that would be either Dia, Mona, or D-Luke. And I've been leaning more onto Mona. I've thought about Dia, but I think I'm gonna do Mona. I think. Because I have all the other characters. Or Dia. I just hear that she's really hard to build. So it makes me nervous. And Mona's a Hydro character, and I barely have any Hydro characters. I have 3, not counting the Traveler. I had Xingqiu and Barbara for forever, and then I pulled for Nilou and got her, and then I increased it by 1. I was still thinking about it. I have 40 days to decide. 39 days, whatever. Okay, now to like what I actually wanted to do. Wait. Immersion. Gotta switch up the party. For the immersion, we're gonna swap it. No, that's not her. Where the fuck is she?
Just what will we come across this time?
This is the immersion. Okay. The bedtime story. I hear it's very sad? Is that the best word? Something that might make me cry, basically. That's what I've heard about it. Because all the TikToks that have the bedtime story, I kind of just ignore. Because I don't want spoilers. So I don't really know anything. talk to Barum.
Hello there. Are you looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vermara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that, then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
So those 3 questions are a no-go then? Is there anything else you can tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Strange.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly, or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks, Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities, but he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think?
There's probably more to this case than meets the eye. A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Like as if he got erased from Irminsul? Something along those lines? I would say it's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
I was not looking at the computer. What did she say? I didn't see what Lumine said. Bedtime story Genshin. I'm looking up the dialogue. Dialogue. Give me the dialogue! Fuck. Let's go here. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay. What she said was, could it be like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadavada, like some sort of mass alteration of people's memories? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
We'll certainly try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Odd.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
I think I get what you mean. That's what family is for.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member that I could talk to no matter what, but now I have a lot of friends who understand me and would be happy to hear me out.
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Don't say that. You helped us understand him better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same time of day, and time never seemed to pass. Based on what we've learned, this is definitely not a regular missing persons case. No, it is not. What Atasa just told us about time could be the key to unraveling this whole mystery.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
They look like they're arguing.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
No! I accidentally pushed something out. I didn't mean to push. No! Damn it. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm not in a seated Seated position, like, and fight. Okay. Why can't I hear the sounds?
Go! Incoming. Speed of light.
Oh, Jesus.
Gather!
Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
Order guide you.
Go! Water jet! Speed of light. Hey!
Talk to Atasa. Okay.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
The question we should be asking now is, what is the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
We're also on their tail, but I'll admit, we ran into them on accident.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Well, let's see what more we can learn from the villagers, and after that, you also owe us many answers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Return to Vermari village to gather intel based on what you've learned. You question the villagers until, eventually, the sky grows dark.
Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
What kind of question is that? And I have faith in him. In a matter of speaking, yeah.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Your brother?
Huh? What happened between the two of you? What really happened in Conria back then?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Conria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedrfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
There is so much that I've learned just now. So I've been watching this one YouTuber. I have to indulge in more others, but this one specific YouTuber, I've been watching a lot of their like theory videos on Genshin. I haven't gone past like Fontaine because I haven't done all the major world quests yet in Fontaine, so I don't want to spoil those world quests for me. But that also means that I haven't gotten to this part of of her theories, like what the stuff that she's put together, because I've learned a lot of stuff that I forgot, like technically forgotten by watching her videos from some of the other stuff. But Gold Rhindaughter, that's why her nickname is Gold. I didn't know that. I don't know if we were supposed to know that. But Rhindaughter is one of the Hexenzirkel. She's a master alchemist who is like a master in the form of alchemy known as Chemia, which is basically creating artificial life, which is how she created Albedo and Durin. And I remember that in some of the earlier theories of hers, it was theorized that Rhindaughter was at least part of the reason that the destruction of Conria even happened. And it wasn't entirely clear, at least to me, if it was intentional or not. And I also like the Rift Hounds as a creation from Rhindaughter. But it's said that it wasn't intentional to make the Rift Hounds, but the Rift Hounds are like a very dangerous enemy because of their the whatever that ability is called, like when you get hit by them and you still lose HP. This is just a lot of information for me, which just means I have to go watch a bunch of videos. Actually, I have to finish all the massive world quests in Fontaine so then I can see how they reacted, because watching their reaction to finding out the Gnosis are remains from the Third Ascender, that was funny. Anyway, this. Somehow, everything is connected. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine, the ones that outlined Fontaine's prophecy, that was likely for I don't know how to say this name. Verdfolnir's doing as well.
They were once people of great esteem in Canria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster, the ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came into contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
I forgot about that.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Dosile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
And through one of the things that flows through the ley lines... Oh, and one of the things that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Memories, ley lines, the Loom of Fate, the missing person that doesn't seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
I didn't sleep well either. My head's a mess.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
I can't believe I put this off. Holy hell. Oh, he's higher, not lower. Okay.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
What's wrong, Dane?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
What exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Huh?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
See, she's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. But what if someone follows us? If we go straight there and someone is on our tail, aren't we just exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted that memory in the first place. To force Dane to confirm the eye's location. This is exactly what I was just thinking. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. It seems like he might already have a plan. Lead the way, Dane.
Of course.
Where did he put it? Chasm? Chasm, I feel like, would be a good spot to put it, actually. Because it's so dangerous. So, your enemy might not think that you'd go and hide something that valuable in such a dangerous area.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What was Dane going to tell me just now?
Hey, wait up!
That's Place of Revelations. I need a pyro character? Okay.
Next time, be sure to make a
Oh, well, I can just send it there. Okay. This is creepy.
Solidify!
motion to compel. Incoming.
Stabilize!
Boom boom! With sword comes shadow. Bombs away!
I meant to throw it at the big guy, but okay.
Hey! Time for your arraignment! Ha! Cha!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
What? Huh? He's freaking me out.
I will have order.
Go! Don't blink! Incinerate!
Solidify!
Speed of light! Yeah! Yeah! Nowhere to hide. Water jet! Boom boom! Yeah! Huh?
Stabilize!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
This is creepy.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the Abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
That was expected.
Solidify! This is order!
Wipe out! Don't blink! Go! Breath of the flame! Cut to the chase! Incinerate!
Gather!
Incoming! Speed of light! Hit! Water jet!
Order guide you!
Incoming! Hey!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Leave you here on your own? Will you be alright?
The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Alright. Dane does have a point. But something still feels off. What am I missing?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Oh my god.
You risked your safety, and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Is that actually Ether's voice? Wait, what? So he didn't want us to meet with our twin? I'm so confused. I kind of want to look up the animation of this, but for an Ether character, so then I can hear how Lumine says all that. Because normally, because I play Lumine, when she has her own lines, like in the story, you hear her voice. But when you go against the Abyss twin, in my case, Ether, I hear Ether's voice. And Lumine's sometimes. Ow! Why is this taking so long to load? Why did I put off doing this? Holy hell.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
Wait, what? Okay. Oh, it didn't give me anything. Okay.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
They seem strangely calm.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Wait, I hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
You heard it too, Paimon? It was someone's voice.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly churls in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Can I take their apples? Yep, okay.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilly churls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
It's that voice again.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered, softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly churls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
I thought it would have, like, voice lines. No.
Grandpa Amadea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
You don't remember?
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
What?
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
It's too early to say. We should check in with the others first.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. then.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently? Do you know where he went?
Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I doubt returning to the past would be that simple. Given everything Dane mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely that this is related! Fuck. Given everything Dave mentioned about disturbances with the ley lines, I'd say it's far more likely this is related to memories in some way. I need to think carefully. What's really going on?
Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him, because there's been a change in people's memories. If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in...
Whoops. I didn't mean to cut her off.
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
If we really are in someone's memory, then this is our chance to find him.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories into the minds of others must be an imperfect process. There's no way the new memories could perfectly blend in with the old ones. There has to be some kind of tell.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that are implanted into the mind. Perhaps it has something to do with time.
This one.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
If we consider this in conjunction with what we already know, then the question of whose memory this is seems to have an obvious answer.
The color of the sky coincides with the moment in time she described. Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village issued the commission.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Huh. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory.
Let's go to the tree!
Yeah, that's where they'll be!
Okay. I kinda came to that conclusion way before they did, but okay.
There's no rush.
Yes, there is a rush. I wanna see who this dude is. Is it Atosa that's doing it? Probably not Atosa, probably someone else. Who are you?
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
We finally found him, but why does he look kind of familiar? Can I also say that this girl definitely is crushing on this guy? Have we seen this hairstyle before? Anyway.
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
She is totally crushing on him.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
He's Conrian. You're... Oh my god. Factoring in the memories, the Abyss Order, the Loom of Fate, and everything else, I need to think of the one person that can connect all of this together. He's fucking Carabear! Okay?
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Dane's brother. One of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate.
Him!
You're... Caribear Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
What is happening? What? What? Oh my god, I'm walking on the water. It's like the place for the goddess of flowers, the eternal oasis or whatever it was called. It's like that. What is this place?
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know.
You look quite exhausted.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
This is a rare opportunity for me as well, to try to learn as much information from Caribear as I can. What exactly is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Cardbear is dead. That's why he no longer exists outside of people's memories.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving ley lines?
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
So that was the source of your ability to implant memories.
Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
So the memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Caribear through the half-finished Loom of Fate. That makes sense, but I'm still lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents of Vimara Village. But why did you implant memories of yourself into the people of Vimara Village?
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life.
So that's why I would have never guessed. But is there any kind of meaning to this? Does only existing in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
Oh my god, they were so a thing. Oh my god.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
In the end, this all stems from the tragedy that occurred in Conria back then. You know, everyone is looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
As I understand it, even though you only appeared in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Well, now that I've found you, let's continue this conversation some other time. Dane might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Settled?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
What? What? The Loom of Fate is already complete? That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen to the hands of the Abyss. Could something have happened to Dane?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
What?
Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
But Dane never handed me the eye.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that? When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
So, when Dane froze up back then, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye.
So, Dane had the eye this whole time, until the Abyss Order took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. I kind of thought that at first. That he had it the whole time. He didn't actually, like, hid it. Like, had hidden it. Now that the Loom of Fate is complete, what are you planning on doing with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. But I truly have no idea what the prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So the thing that caused the hilichurls to calm down back then was Cardi Bear's story. So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. He had a device as powerful as the Loom of Fate at his disposal, and all he wanted to do with it was to offer the Hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Perhaps. I think it was very meaningful indeed.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree?
Oops, I didn't mean to turn the camera on. Yeah, I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What are you going to do with the Loom of Fate?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
The heavenly principles are still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now. Ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation. However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
You really hate the heavenly principles, don't you?
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist?
I would say the heavenly principles.
Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
This is a really long loading time after that very intense scene.
so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya.
I'm having trouble thinking straight right now.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Karibar and I talked for a while. He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Wait, really? What a score!
I guess our commission is complete then. The missing villager, the person who only exists in people's memories, was Karibar all along. But now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
Well, what happened after that?
After that, I can't seem to remember. Maybe I'm just tired? I feel like something else happened, but why can't I remember? I'm not sure why, but it almost feels like I lost something.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
So that's how Karibar said his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That is a unique name. Make sure you remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now.
Karibar is gone, the Loom of Fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories.
Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
She definitely had a thing for him, and now she's gonna be real sad. I think they were like a couple or something. Is something in the tree? Is that a doll in the tree? Oh, it's two dolls in the tree.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Maybe he wanted you to forget him.
He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quickly. If Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
Oh,
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
they were a thing. I'm sure he had his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Right, what was it that happened? I can't remember. Huh? It feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see!
You must get along with each other, the two of you. Oh, is my character supposed to have green, not blue? Okay, whatever. This quest. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, where is... Oh, what? So there's like a tiny little... I was right about it being connected to the desert. Tiny little thing here. Why is there only 4? Are they gonna add more statues? No comment about the picture? Are you serious? Wait, can I look at the picture again? You must get along with each other, the two of you. So, I guess my theory, I guess, what I think is going on is Ether, for me, so the Abyss twin, so Ether, something happened after we were separated in the beginning of the game, and Ether felt he had to ally with the Abyss Order to get back at the heavenly principles. But he's not proud of it, and that's why he doesn't want to. He can't face us. So that's what I think, because I think he genuinely is not like evil. I think he just had to ally himself with one of the few people who would be willing and had the resources to go against the heavenly principles. Because he's upset with them for something, for some reason, probably relating to when we were separated. It still doesn't explain, though. Actually, no. I think the reason he and Dane had a falling out probably has something to do with that alliance with the Abyss Order. I'm guessing. I'm guessing Dane was very against the idea of allying with the Abyss Order to wake the heavenly principles, and Dane was against that, and that's why they had a falling out. Also, I heard somewhere that supposedly we're gonna end up fighting Dainsleif in the future, and that he's gonna be playable. So that'd be great. Oh my god, I have so many of these. I should make stuff with those. I have exactly enough primos for one wish. I have so much Stardust. Oh my god. When does it reset? In 2 days. Okay. I want this person. Which also means that either I'm gonna have to spend money or just give up on getting the other guy. Because I was gonna go after Kazuha, but apparently I lost the 50-50. Which is just wonderful. Wonderful for me. I'm going to do this real quick. Because I never actually completed my commissions. Because I didn't really want to do the quests. So I was just doing the other thing.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
Okay. So. Oh, you know what I should do? I unlocked one of the Inazuman quests I needed. There was one other Inazuman quest I needed, but I think it was related to commissions. But I haven't had a commission, like the commission I needed for it. Anyway, there's a quest down here. This kid. I finally got all the commissions for this kid. Oh, this isn't good. What's the matter? We gave 2 offerings for the shrine, right? However, the deity hasn't responded to me yet. I went to have a look, and offerings weren't there anymore. But when we went there the first time, the deity granted a part of my wish after accepting my offerings. So I was thinking, someone or something might have stolen the offerings before the deity could accept them. That's a possibility. If that's the case, then I'm in trouble. I might not be able to give offerings again. If I'm too persistent with my wishes, even deities will grow impatient. Please help me. Please come with me to the shrine outside the city and take a look. Okay. Are they treasure hoarders? Why are they here? Could they be the ones stealing the offerings?
Stabilize!
Game lag, holy.
Speed of light.
We just have to find out the reason. You thieves! The deity isn't replying to me because you stole all my offerings. Offerings? Are you talking about the things that were placed beside the shrine? Please, we wouldn't want those things even if you gifted them to us. Also, if you're offering that kind of rubbish for the shrine, it'd be funny if the deity replied to you at all. What did you say? My offerings aren't rubbish. Forget it, we don't have the time to play around with you. Treasure hoarders flee the scene. My offerings aren't rubbish. Can you tell us your wishes? Fine, since things have turned out like this, I guess my wish won't be granted anyway. My 2 wishes are simple. My first wish is I don't want to take exams anymore. If I don't have to take exams, then I won't be scolded. The other one is, I wish that the meanie at school will stop bullying me. Meanie? She's a person that's in my class. She's totally unreasonable. She saw me many times while I was making a wish at the shrine. When she overheard me saying I don't want to take exams, she went to my teachers and asked for my results. From then on, she'd always tell me that my time is better spent paying attention in class rather than praying to a shrine. She also said if I'm that naggy, even deities will get impatient. She even said that I'm being really pathetic. Well, it's not good to depend on the deity too much. But when the adults face hardship, they always make offerings at the shrine. They're only making a wish. In the end, they still have to solve their problems themselves. I don't get it. I thought everyone gave offerings to the shrines to ask for the gods' help. Let's go ask someone else. Okay, either way, my wishes won't be granted now. I too wish I didn't have to take exams. Hello. Hello, what can I help you with? About the offerings at the shrine. Oh, the shrines. I've been there a few times as well. I want the deity's blessings so that after I grow up, I can go to the outside world and see what it's like. However, at the end of the day, the offerings are only a form of prayer. I still need to work hard. My parents told me if I want to travel, I must earn enough money first. Yeah, as long as you get the deity's blessings, your dreams will come true. I can't say that for sure. After all, if I really did go to the outside world, I don't think Inazuma's deities would be able to protect me. My parents used to say that giving offerings to the deities is just getting some peace of mind. If you want to fulfill your wishes, then it still depends on how much hard work you put in. I can't really explain things that well. If you guys want to know more, then have a talk with Nanatsuki. She's quite knowledgeable in these things. Come on, let's go find Nanatsuki. Where is she? What? Oh, she's up here. My headphone cord keeps hitting my leg, and I keep thinking there's like a bug on me or something, and it's quite annoying. So, oh, it's the girl he wants lacquerware from. Shota, why do you look so upset? Does someone bully you? Nanatsuki, you must know how everyone in the city gives offerings to the shrine to ask for blessings from the deities, right? As long as we put our heart into our offerings and make it so that the deities have a reason to reply, then any wish can be granted, right? Huh? Why are you mentioning this all of a sudden? Does something happen? It's like this. Traveler recounts the events to Natsuki. Shota, you went so eagerly to the shrine because of something like this. Yep, I wholeheartedly gave my offerings to the deity. However, those offerings kept on getting stolen. I thought the deity would blame me for this and won't watch over me anymore. Silly child, don't worry. That deity won't get mad at you for something small like this. Really? That's good. But in the same way, that deity probably won't help someone just because of some offerings. Eh? The reason people give offerings and ask for blessings isn't that they want their wish to be granted. Rather, those people gave their offerings to build a to build a firm base for their confidence. Confidence? As we've already told our wishes to the deity, we must try our best to make those wishes come true. With the deity watching over us, if we put in the effort, we'll succeed for sure. I feel like I'm losing my voice. With that kind of confidence, people are then willing to give it their all to fulfill their wishes. That's the reason why everyone gives offerings to the shrines. At the end of the day, it's people that move the world. If we pray to deities and take no action, even if a deity wanted to help, it still won't know what it should do. But when I gave offerings to the shrine before, that deity always directly helped me. That time with the fire, that Mr. who wanted to become stronger, and that comic book of mine. He's still talking about the deity. They are on completely different wavelengths. You're right. It seems like that deity has a direct way of fulfilling wishes. But not only did the exams not disappear, but that bully is still there. She still nags me every day about doing my schoolwork. Wait a minute. That person is bullying you. What's her name? When did she appear? She's called, what's her name again? I think she entered school at the same time as me. And I think a bit earlier, or was it later? Weird, why can't I remember anything? The only thing that I can remember is a girl telling me to study. And it seems like that deity has responded to your wishes again, and is currently helping you conquer your dislike for exams. You mean that girl, the one who bullies me all the time? The deity sent her to force me to study? No, I don't want to study. I don't want to take exams. Ah, she's here again. She's right over there. She's coming over from the other side of the street. I can't see anything. Can't you see her? She's coming over with a huge pile of exam papers. Ah, I don't want to take an exam. Chota turns, panics, and runs. It seems like that deity is very dedicated. That deity does things at its own pace. However, under that deity's personal supervision, that child should be able to successfully pass his exams. After all, I guess even deities can't stand that child's constant nagging. Huh, wait. Why are there leaves on the road? They weren't here before. Huh. Interesting. Okay, there is, I think, one more Inazuma quest. I think. Otherwise, I can switch my commissions to Sumeru. There's a few Sumeru quests I need commissions for. Like, need to set it to for the commissions. Yes, okay. I think I've looked this up like 50 million times. Narukami Trail Genshin. Okay, how do I start you? Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh. Quest. Maybe I can already do it. I have to complete Nico's Account World Quest series and 4 total completions of any of the following. Fishy flavor, try and clean up the cat's tail. Okay. Ah, you're here. Great timing. I have need of aid. What's the matter? Thanks to you, the shrine has been greatly improved and we can expect the humans to return very soon indeed. I have been instructing the little ones to maintain a dignified bearing and not abase themselves before humans. Unfortunately, they are too used to running wild and will not listen to instruction. Nonetheless, I have a cunning plan. A cunning plan? When I was still very, very young, I too enjoyed playing everywhere. In an effort to bring me in line along with the other cats, Hibiki would make a most delicious dish. Delicious, you say? Whenever that meal was served, the cats would come running in from trees and rooftops alike. No matter how hot it was or how scalded our tongues got, we could not resist it. Hibiki would make a huge pot of it every time, and humans and cats would partake together. Even those who visited the shrine would get a share. Ah, but Domaki, that Glenn, he would always eat so very much. A more undignified sight I have never seen. So you want me to make you some food? Very good, your comprehension is excellent. Yes, I'm asking you to make a dish. Not to doubt your wisdom, but do you really know how this dish should be made? Meow meow. Is not leaving such matters to you the very point of this exercise? Must I do everything myself? But that dish was truly a thing of wonder. Even after wandering far off or having spent years and years without it, I still remember its flavor. Well, I mean, looks like this is a job for us, eh? It's for the shrine's sake, after all. What's in that meal? Of course I remember. Fish meat, animal meat, water-grown grass, and white rice. Oh, so that's fish, raw meat, seagrass, and rice, huh? How is it made, then? I do not recall. Looks like we'll have to ask a chef. Sure, but where do we find a chef who knows how to make cat food? Let's ask Taisuke and Etsuko. Maybe they'll know what to do. I probably said those names wrong. Hi there. Miss Etsuko, where should we go next? I think we'll rest for a while. It's you. Is there anything we can do for you? We need to find a reliable chef. You're looking for a chef on Seirai Island? Well, here's the thing. Nico would like us to... You relay Nico's request. Huh, so Lady Nico wants you to prepare some food, is that right? Darn it, if only I had some skill in cooking. In other words, you'd like a chef who can help you figure out how to make something a cat would like out of these ingredients, right? Let me think. A chef. Well, why don't you try going to Inazuma City and looking for Kiminami Anna at Kiminama Restaurant? She's a very nice person and she's good at cooking as well. She should be able to help you out. Thanks, we'll go look for her. No need to thank us. Off you go then. Taisuke and I still need to lay some plans for future exploration. Well, I hope that this shrine really does thrive. Otherwise, the hard work that you and Nico put into fixing it might go to waste. Guess I'm not fully done with it. What is that? Tamari. Okay. I should probably delete this as well. So I just gotta keep doing these cat quests until I get the Narukami Trail one. Ow! Because this is not the one, because I'm looking at the steps, and these are not the steps that I need. Hello, welcome to Kiminami Restaurant. Would you like something? Oh, it's you, Miss Kamisato's friend. Come in, come in. What can I help you with? So I need to make Nico a meal. Nico? Might that be a cat's name by any chance? You know who Nico is? No, I just thought that it was a fitting name for a cat. That's some strong intuition you've got there. Never mind that for now. This is how it happened. You relate the sequence of events in detail. There's an Asase shrine on Seirai Island, and that shrine is home to a talking cat, and that cat asks you to make it a meal? Is that really true? I've never heard of such a thing. Surely as I live and breathe. Seirai Island, was it? I'll go there for sure if I get the chance. So about Nico's meal. Alright, I nearly forgot about that. Let me think. A dish that a cat would enjoy, huh? Is it going to be difficult? It's going to be difficult, isn't it? This is a challenge to the Kiminami family name. I'm going to overcome it, no matter what. Now then, I believe that fish, raw meat, seagrass, and rice will make for a dish that even cats will follow for themselves to get a taste of. Leave it to me, traveler. Paimon wants some too. Actually, me too. No problem. Let me consider how I'm going to structure this recipe. In the meantime, help me prepare 3 servings of seagrass. You got it. It'll be in your hands then. Just 3 servings will do. Once you find them, come back and give them to me. I think I have like 200. How is it? Have you found the stuff? Yes. Great, give me a moment. I think I know what to do now. Kiminami Anna starts cooking. It's done. Oh, that smells awesome. Paimon really wants to try some. What shall we call this? Since it's for a talking cat, let's call this the invigorating kitty meal. Well done, here's your dish to go. Oh yes, and let me write the recipe down for you as well. Woohoo, guess Lumi-made kitty meals are on the menu in the near future. What are you, Paimon, a cat? Hey, that's rude. Good food is a universal language, don't you know? Anyway, thanks a bunch, Miss Kiminami. It's alright, don't worry. Just take this meal and the recipe as a present for Nico. I'll be sure to head down to the Asase Shrine to pay her a visit once I find the time. Alright, off you go now. Don't keep Nico waiting. Invigorating kitty meal. I was going through a moment where I was trying to look up all the recipes in Genshin so that I can make sure I have them all. It's part of my Teyvat interactive map completion quest. My personal quest. Hey, smell, you've done it then. That we have. Meow meow, wonderful. Allow me to have a taste. It's somewhat different from how Hibiki used to make it. It should be pretty good. Come on, let's have a go at it. You eat the invigorating kitty meal that Kimimini made together. Oh, this is great. Meow. Is Nico unhappy that it tastes different from how this Hibiki person used to make it? It's very good. You are most reliable indeed. Glad you enjoyed it. It is quite different from how Hibiki used to make it, yes. But when I ate it, the feeling it gave me was the same as the feeling of eating together with Hibiki. Why is this so, human? Are you humans capable of some strange magic? It's probably the passion of the person who made it. Still, you have my thanks. Long years it has been since I last tasted something this good. The little ones will love it as well. Could you please bring this meal to them as well? Since I enjoy it, they should too. Perhaps they will be more obedient after eating such a wonderful meal. Oh, God. Oh, I gotta make some? Okay. Is there, actually, hold on. I think I have something. I can use this. Why does it float? Okay. Invigorating. There it is. What? Kirara's specialty. I did not need your specialty, Kirara. I needed invigorating kitty meal. Okay. Why are there so many cats here? How are they being fed? Where are they coming from? The cats just multiplying here? But still, how are they being fed? Are they magic cats? The cats seem to really be enjoying themselves. Let's go back and look for Nico.
Not the busiest of my days.
That's what
Nico.
Nico.
I'm doing a good job taking care of the shrine.
That's what Nico sounds like? Have you brought the meal to those little ones? They absolutely loved it. Is that so? Wonderful, wonderful. Meow, meow. It has been too long since I ate something so wondrous. Meow, meow, meow. Though I now need neither food nor water, the taste of a meal with rice is always too great a temptation. That little one was named Meshi, precisely because that is the best thing I could think of in all of the world. So what was the name of the dish that Hibiki would make? A name? Dishes need name? This one's called the Invigorating Kitty Meal, you know? What a complicated name. Still, I do not hate it. And you are right, meals are good things, and all good things should have names. Meow, meow. I would ask Hibiki when she returns. You can make her your dish then, too. And she will make you hers. Then you shall be able to eat two different yet delicious dishes. Indeed, that is all the more reason for me to restore this shrine. When Hibiki returns, we shall all eat together. Thank you, this is most delicious. Meow, meow. Nico's a cat. Nico's a cat World Series. Commissions! Oh my god. This is gonna take me a while. Children wooden shelf. Okay. Cat in stone. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna take me a long time. Ugh. What is that? Graffiti camera? The color mystical martial arts. What is this? Oh, Kachina. I was like, who did I get? What was I about to do? This is what I was about to do. What's the other one?
Wow! I can join the team?
Okay. Trials. Archon Quest. Don't know what that is. Terrifying. And a new boss. I could buy 21, oh my god. I kind of just hoard these. Buy crown. Trying to think, because if I start any other quest, it's gonna take me forever. So I want to start the Archon quest, but there's also like the world quest in Fontaine as well. I don't know what this is. Fontaine. World quest Fontaine list. Yes. Oh, what the? I want the large scale ones. That didn't really answer my question. Oh wait, there's a Reddit post. Maybe this will tell me. There's Eisencrew's Ordo, which includes the following. There are 3 missing. I should just make a folder of looking at the map right. You can see 3 of them. Oh my god. And then if I go here, there's another one. There's the Archon quest. What is this? Oh, that one book. There's 4. Definitely don't have time to do 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Then there's the Chenyu Vale quest. Let's look at the Chenyu Vale quest, actually. I had a folder. Where's my folder? Chenyu Vale quest. Why is that in here? That's a really random pin to have. Put it in that one. Okay. My bookmark tab is a mess. Can I just open all? Thank you. This one just has a lot of fighting. Where do you start it? In Mount Lingmang. Mount Lingmang. Oh, it has a previous one. Turret the Arcane Icon. Oh my god. Okay, not that one. Okay, we could do this one. I have to go. Can you put your load, please? Like here. Okay, so we're going to just navigate across the mountains. This one should be quick. There are a total of 7 steps. 2 of them are fighting.
Birds buzzed.
Okay. That was really loud. That is a lot of dialogue. Okay, but I think this will be pretty quick. It's gonna take a while to load because I'm coming all the way from Inazuma. This one seems like I could do it quite quickly as well. And then there's this one. I'm not sure. The quest grind is back. Quest grind never ends. Okay. Let me pull that back up. I minimized it when I should have left it up. Oh look. Chenyu Vale is right here. That's where I am. There's a rock pile somewhere around here. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Maybe. What? It's a horrible screenshot. Person. You don't give me, like, any landmarks to find this. Where are the landmarks? I'm gonna take a screenshot. At least have landmarks just down from the statue. That doesn't tell me shit. I don't think I already grabbed it. Well, fine. We'll do something else then. I'll go grab this thing. Place the ancient Jacob and taste the tea to unlock the precious chest. What? Sit. No. Where's the cup? You don't tell me where the ancient jade cup is. Okay, fine. I'll leave because you're not telling me shit. What is this? Yeah, it's my location. Okay, I'm leaving. We're leaving. Big ring. Okay, there's nothing in the near vicinity of this guy. And then I need to go to this. Random chest? Random chest. Unguarded chest sitting atop a rock in the corner.
I'll keep this close.
Random chest, okay. It's a spirit carp up here. I love this interactive map, and now that once I complete Liyue and Inazuma, not counting Chenyu Vale of Liyue, I think I'd rather finish all the world's quests before I actually do Chenyu Vale. How do you get that? Oh. That's how. But I think I'd rather complete all the world quests first. I always do like the Dendro Oculus thing, like on camera, and then that Dendro Oculus, the Oculi thing, on camera, on stream, and that would be the Spirit Carp, so we might go do that. Okay. There's supposed to be quests down here. Is it you? Or are you just a random dude? Why is my game lagging? Oh my god, I love her hydro abilities. It's so funny.
Don't blink.
What is this? I think this is it. Down here. And what's going on here? Seems like there's fighting going on.
Speed of light. Go! Incoming. Water jet.
I missed.
Don't blink.
Can you not be in an awkward spot? We drink out of the same bottle, yeah? We don't say thanks for such big favors. You're ever in a jam, just holler and it'll be done in a flash. Wow, you're pretty polite. I'll get to the point then. I've been a little tight on money lately. Nope. Just doing my part to uphold justice. Supremely honorable, righteous beyond measure. In that case, I got something juicy to tell both of you. What the fuck was that? My old phone, because I got a new phone, my old phone's sitting here and it suddenly just like lit up and then turned up. I think it died or something. I don't know. I had to charge it recently so I could log into my email and Steam, which is why it's sitting on my desk. Anyway, supremely honorable, righteous beyond measure. I'm gonna take a screenshot of you because you're pretty. I keep the icon next to the snipping tool, which is what I use to take these screenshots. The icon is right next, or was right next to OBS. So I kept opening OBS anyway. Righteous beyond measure. In that case, I got something just to tell both of you. Our Big Cheese. He's probably in a jam himself. Probably needs some help, yeah? Big Cheese? Our boss, the leader of us Iron and Salt gang. He's with a bunch of Fontanian cats down at the bottom of the cliff over there. Left us behind to hold down the fort. But you saw what happened too, right? Those Fontanian frogs snuck in while the big shot was away and stabbed us in the butt. Really put the screws to us. I like her. She's cool. Hey, stabbed you in the butt? Yikes. Brat, really trying to take us for a ride? Since they tipped their mitts and showed their mugs here, our boss is probably gonna get double-crossed too. What do you say, Bo? In for Amora, in for a lot. You wouldn't back out now, would you? As long as boss is safe, you're guaranteed the swankiest of meals and can live the good life. Where is he? I'll go check it out. On that beach beneath the cliff. You'll see when you get there. I'll leave you to it, and be on over after I finish here. Okay. You're an interesting character. We're on step 2. Okay. Love how I always end up, like, unintentionally stabbing NPCs because I have to click back into the game. Look, there's so many people on the beach there. Hello. We've been pals, Johnny, so I get the pickle you found yourself in lately. You could have just talked to me straight, but causing a mess like this, it's enough to break my heart. Well, pal, you know business as usual is no longer the usual over here. The Spina de Rosita is on the rise, and my brothers are a bit out of sorts. But I still got to look after all the birds of my crew. If this keeps up, they won't even get crumbs. We got good business going between us. It's pretty reasonable, but if you can give us more, I'm sure we all know I'll scratch your back in the future. If not, there are plenty of other fish in the sea, Iron Ming. It's not like you can't find new friends. So I take it that means that this is your final offer, right, Johnny? You got a problem with what I'm offering? You're kidding me, Mr. Fontainier. Just tell us what you're up to. Who are you trying to steal from with this little money? Stop shouting nonsense. Shut it. Listen, Johnny, the dumb pesky family pays me 58 though a box, and the dinero 30 though. I shouldn't have to tell you just how big they are in Lumidaus Harbor, yeah? But for you, I only asked for 100 grand for these 3 boxes, and even threw in special pickup and delivery service on top. Now, why do I do that? Because I cherish you as a friend. No need for me to harp on all that. I'm pretty sure you didn't think it through. Let's find a place to drink while we talk, eh? I don't need all that. I know how you leeway people get about contracts. Since the point of contracts is fairness, I don't think friendship supersedes that. Brother Johnny, someone who understands the spirit of contracts so well. My man ought to learn from you, huh? It's just that, at least on this matter, I like to see you guys respect the contract more. Of course, you're being more than reasonable, and the ancient leeway tradition of upholding contracts is something we can all admire. I suppose I must find a way to prove my sincerity. Walker, you think we can raise our offer, say, 1 more per item? That's very generous, Mr. Johnny. These good people of Leeway have worked so hard for us, so we do owe them 1 extra more per item. Fontainian frogs, just what are you trying to pull here? Come on, old pal, can't you just feel my sincerity radiating off of me from where you're standing? I take it you're gonna breach our agreement then, Johnny? Oh, am I? What do you think, Walker? Mr. Johnny, there's plenty of other fish in the sea if you ask me, and any minnow should know that. I'm ashamed of you, Walker. How could you insult our Leeway friend like that? I mean, we're going to take over their turf soon anyway, shouldn't we show a bit of gratitude? Sorry, Mr. Johnny. You slippery bastards. The audacity to plan something like that. Oh, calm down with the insults. No need to be rude. Hey, who are you 2 youngsters? Or who are the 2 youngsters? Well, now this is interesting. All of Leeway little children. Are all Leeway little children brave like them, Walker? Hey, where did you snotty kids come from? Here's some more. Now scram, run on back to your mommies. Hey, don't any of you have any manners? And who are you 2? We're here to make certain somebodies run on back to their mommies. From the sound of it, looks like you're Mr. Iron Ming's rusted little help. So you had the same idea too, eh, Mr. Iron Ming? Well, we didn't exactly come unprepared. Walker. Come out, boys, it's time. What? Oh, dear me, guess what? I think we have more people on our side. I am so sorry, Mr. Iron Ming. Before our little meeting, I made prior arrangements to have the people guarding your camp taken care of. Now it's your turn. I'll make sure your business is in good hands. Boss Johnny, if you want to get a slant at our business, it won't be duck soup. Well, I hope you can back up your tough talk. Get him. Haha.
With sword comes shadow.
Comrades, let's get him. Why are those 2 just sitting there? Who do you think we are?
Boom boom! Ja, ha, ja. Speed of light. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Ja. Sya. Ha. Income.
2 incredible heroes, I am in your debt. It's quite alright. No matter where you make a deal, you should always honor your contract. This little heroine's got the picture. Still, you two seem wise to our deal. Why? Iron Door told us about it. She said you were bootlegging or some such. But what does bootleg mean? Some sort of illegal transaction. In that case, I must repay you to chivalrous heroes. Boys, come truss them up nice and tight and toss them into the sea. Be sure to tie a few extra rocks to them, too. They did us Iron and Salt Gang a big favor, so let's not make them suffer more than they should. What? You want to do what to us? My dear little hero, from what you just said, I would have thought you'd understand. Leeway is indeed a place very particular about contracts. And walking in on a transaction between outlaws means you get silenced. Surely that is an unspoken contract known to all. There's no such thing as that contract. Repaying our kindness with murder is the real breach of contract here. Please don't make this harder on yourselves. If I had to do it myself, you'll be in for a world of hurt. Do you know who I am? Shut up. Iron Doer, Iron Shunner, just what are you waiting for? Get them. Boss Iron Ming, you really are heartless. Unjust. As long as we can stop villains like you from befouling Leeway with your criminal conduct, all of our efforts will have been worth it. Round 'em up. What? What? Iron Ming, you lowly scum. Open your eyes and take a good look at us. Who are we? Millilith? Whoa, slow down a sec. What's going on? Why the sudden... I thought you were just newbies. I never imagined you were a bunch of cursed sleuths. Don't count on me going quietly. Bring it on.
Gather!
Bombs away! Don't blink! Motion to compel! Hey! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Incoming!
Solidify!
Bro doesn't even get a chance to, think. Let me pick up things.
Don't blink! Hey! Boom boom!
This trip was really worth it. Not only did we get who we came for, but we also got to meet the famous traveler. You know us? Of course. I have relatives in Liyue Harbor, and I've heard all about you, so I recognized you from the get-go. But there was too many ears around, and I didn't want to risk spooking them, so I didn't come clean. Sorry about that. So it wasn't an illegal deal we butted in on, but a bust? Correct. We've had our eyes on these smugglers for a while now, but only managed to infiltrate them recently with a bit of timely assistance. It's been about a month since then, but today we finally got the opportunity to nab the Iron and Salt Gang and the big Fontanian fish all in one fell swoop. Not to mention the fact that those Fontaine fellows almost wiped us out with their dirty tricks. We are fortunate to have your help, traveler. Unfortunately, you have to take a rain check on the swanky feast we promised. However, we do have some more for you. Please take it. And don't even think about saying no. You should be rewarded for helping others. That's the contract we should all uphold. Otherwise, in the future, fewer and fewer people will be willing to extend a hand to those in need. Okay, we should probably clean the rest of this up. We won't hold you up any longer. Best of luck to you both. Huh. Okay. Oh, it's Thursday. I get paid today. My alarm just went off to say, hey, you got paid. So that's nice. Okay. I can get rid of that. Is there any stuff nearby me at the moment? Oh, there's a chest on the boat. Apparently.
Remarkable.
Okay. Next. We're gonna do this one. Where do I have to go? Why are these pictures not loading? Okay. I have to get... Where is that? What? Oh, in here. I think after this one, we will be done for the night. Oh, there's a carp. Where am I? There. That's where I am. Where's the carp? There's the carp. Part of me wants just a stream of me just like wandering around Chenyu Vale. Just like collecting stuff and all that. Fun things. Whoa. Okay. Confusion. Why won't the pictures load? It's very frustrating. That's even if I can do this. Oh, there is a previous quest. God damn it. Okay. Never mind. Maybe I'll just end it here. After we go claim this. I guess on my own time, I'll have to go through and find all the Fontaine quests, find all the... I do eventually. Eventually. The fuck is that? Presented by Valorant, okay. I do want to go through and make sure I have every single quest in every single region done. Like hidden quests and all that as well. Which would take a lot of work. Although most quests have an achievement attached to them. And at least the ones with like a string of quests, the final one will have an achievement attached to them. I think I'll start that once I've kind of completed my Tabat interactive map completion personal quest thing. I don't know what to call it. It's just, I found the interactive map, and I want to get every single item on it so I can completely, truly 100 everything. But it's a lot of work. I'm still in leeway. I did Mondstadt and Dragonspine. Now I'm in leeway. My reputation. I am missing 3. So there should be 3 quests in that folder. There is, okay. I don't need the reputation because I've already completed this stuff, but yeah. It's the same with the Inazuma ones. I've already completed the reputation. So I need to keep just checking in on Nico, I guess. Do quests. I think I'm gonna assume every server reset, there's a new quest there. Amount of pins I have over here. I'm hoping to eventually get rid of like all of these kinds of pins. These ones. And so I would just have things like, this is to unmark the unusual hilly trail, fishing points. Yeah, I don't know about that. Resources. Plants. I didn't mark what these were. I think they're horsetails. I think both of these are horsetails. Dandelion seeds. I think... that's gonna take a lot of time, actually. I don't know. I want to go through all the, like, specialties and get enough specialties to ascend every character that uses that specialty. Like, I have in my little, like, Google sheet that I show off sometimes. Should I show it off again? See my mess of my of opera. That's what I use. I blacked these out because I don't plan on crowning anything yet because I haven't fully committed to what characters I want to crown. So I black out stuff when I've completed them. Like in this, like here, I've fully ascended these guys, so I've blacked these out. But I have a whole column here for specialties, and oh, even better. Hold on. These are all the characters I have that I don't plan on building anytime soon. These are all the characters I don't have. I can sort them like A to Z, and then I can figure out basically how much of each specialty I'll need to ascend every character that requires that specialty. So ideally, with some stuff, I could just get all I need and then never have to collect it again. I never have to collect jade again, fun fact. Or Paditharas. I hate collecting field animal mushrooms. I only need soccer blooms for Ayato if I ever get him. Scarabs are only used for Sino. Spitfires for Vital. That's a... not the character. Spring of the first Dewdrop. What? Star Conches. Sub-detection unit. Treasurite. Valberries. I only need enough for Lisa. Grass. Wolf hooks. I want to at least get the characters I own maxed out, but I have other priorities and focusing on that. So. Why is my phone buzzing? Can it stop? Why is it buzzing like that? What do you want? Oh, the weather app and Pikmin Bloom decided to go off at the same time. Oh, and apparently my sister's battery is at less than 10%. Why did all those have to go off at the same time? But yeah, I have two sets of priority columns here. This one's my talent priority, and then this one is like ascension priority, so depending on which one I'm prioritizing, it's gonna change. Right, yeah. So I have these like collapsible because there's so many. And then they have their own individual things. Yeah, priority. Basically all that are ascended, I don't have to worry about ever again. But these guys, so Raiden, Barbara, Iona, close those because I'm not focusing on those guys like at all. All the way down to Yao Yao, they all have their stuff listed here, as well as their enemies. And the spores from the fungi are going to be the death of me. Because the like responsible thing to do would be to log into Genshin every day, kill a bunch of fungi, and then do it every single day. But I don't have the patience for that, so I just would rather suffer. I need handguards for Raiden and for Ayaka, but I'm almost done with Ayaka on her talents. At least to get them to 9. I just need 18 blue tier total. There's also the priority list for talents. So here, I maxed out the Zhongli's recently. Ayaka and Chi-Chi are my next priority. And then I also, like here, I can see what day of the week. So like on Tuesdays, I can prioritize Ayaka's domain books. But then on like Thursdays, like I did today, I can focus on Chi-Chi's. And then Kuching's. It's just gonna suck. And we don't have the Cryo Traveler yet, and I haven't unlocked the Pyro Traveler yet. So they're blank. Ideally, I'd want to get like all of these caught up. How did I get the Electro Traveler so high? Oh my god. No one uses the Electro Traveler. I want to get the Hydro Traveler up though. Lovely. I have another sheet I made. It's supposed to be like a calendar. It marks like what I've done for each day of the week. It's mostly in the case of things like, why are you like that? No. Okay. To mark like things like the specialties or the trounce domains. That's a little inaccurate, but it's not the most accurate thing because I forget to go in there. But I have a calendar, and there's all the specialties with all the characters, and then the blacked out ones are the ones I don't need anymore, and then the ones where I've completely finished gathering them all, I black out completely and put them at the bottom. Yeah, that's how that is. And then the enemy drops, blacked out means I never have to collect it again. Actually, that's inaccurate because I have to use them for the talents. That's inaccurate. I'd have to fix that eventually. The bosses. Again, blacked out means I never have to do it again. I don't know what this is. I don't know why that's there. If only I could get a boss that I never have to fight ever again. Probably these two probably be the only ones. Bosses, yeah. The trounce domains. I've also marked which ones. It's technically 14, not 12, but I'm not counting the final one, which includes crowns. So 12 for every character in the thing. And then I put a box around it to mark that I don't need them anymore because I have enough in my bag. And since Lumine is the only character I need this for, I'm gonna stop fighting Ajdaha and Child, which means I can fight things like Scaramouche or the All-Devouring Narwhal. I don't need any of that. I don't know. Or I could use that resin for other stuff like bosses. I don't know. Then there's their domains. Organized by priority. And I have these two blocked out because I am done with those. And then all the bolded ones with the boxes are the ones that I don't have. You're supposed to have stuff around you. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I have a whole team building one that I was working on that I haven't really worked on much. I gotta add the pyro new mean in here now. Yeah, I don't know much about team comp. My brain was hurting trying to do all this. But yeah, that's what my setup looks like right now. This is what I do every day. Just play Genshin and I grind. That's all I do. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I don't have anything else to do besides that would be short. Plus, I still have homework I gotta do. I'm just waiting for my mom to get off work because I need her assistance because I'm not understanding any of it. And sometimes just having someone to talk to, not necessarily telling me what to do, just having someone to talk to just helps. And my mom is that person. What is happening? Nope, that's not the right one. That's the one. Okay. Anyway, I'm not sure when the next stream will be. I have a little calendar thing here that I made to mark when I would stream. So every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I plan on streaming. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I don't know because those are the days I told my boss I could work, as well as Saturdays, but I have this Saturday off for other stuff. So likely the next stream will be Sunday. Likely. Unless I decide to stream after work tomorrow, which I probably won't because I'll be exhausted from school and work. Most likely. But yeah. So, I guess stream at least on Sunday. There probably won't be one Saturday unless I do it earlier in the day because I do have stuff I'm doing Saturday, but it's just later in the day. So, I don't know. I can't guarantee it. Yeah. Anyway, I hope to see everyone Sunday. Guaranteed Sunday, because I am not working Sunday. And yeah. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, everyone who's chatting, everyone who's lurking, and everyone who's watching this back as a VOD. I love you all. Bye.